Hey y'all, we have a special guest joining us today, and it's Rob Martin. Welcome to Hello ENC.
Well, thank you very much. I'm WNCT9 Morning Edition, a new morning edition, relatively new meteorologist Rob Martin.
So what brought you to Greenville? Are you just obsessed with North Carolina, with Duke, the basketball team, Nicholas Sparks, or was it something else?
I do like the ACC. I'm originally from Southern Maryland, which isn't too far away. You know, Chesapeake Bay area. These inlets here, they're very similar to same family of inlets. Plus, I'm closer to family.
Oh, that's perfect.
My family's in Maryland, Southern Virginia. I spent many years out in Southern California, and then I was down in Mississippi, and I was in Binghamton, New York for 5 years for one of my weather jobs. So now I'm getting up closer to family, and I'm about 4 or 5 years from retirement.
Wow, so you've been all over the country. What's your favorite weather event to cover?
Hurricanes.
Yeah?
Hurricanes and nor'easters. Now, I didn't think I was gonna I don't really like nor'easters. I don't like pressing weather or anything like that, but hurricanes are what really get me going.
I gotta ask, being all over the country, are you an ocean person or a lake person?
Ocean.
Good choice.
Ocean person. I like lakes. Don't get me wrong. I like water, but the lakes have to be pretty big.
Yeah.
You know.
I don't like still water. I like to be able to roam around and
Now the
explore.
exception, of course, is the Great Lakes.
Yes, because they are massive.
They are basically inland seas. They are so huge they get waves that rival ocean waves if you get a big enough storm coming across them.
So what is your favorite thing about North Carolina so far?
North Carolina so far, it's the people that I've come across. Very, very friendly.
You must be a pro at eating and cooking crabs, because crabs are massive in Maryland. I love crab cake.
I would go out on my little putt-putt aluminum boat on the Chesapeake Bay and we just scoop up the blue crabs. Sometime in the middle of the night, you just get a flashlight and they'd be on the surface of the water. Scoop, boom, scoop, boom. Or with the little chicken necks with the string and you pull them in, that type of thing. But I was most of my adult life, I was a line cook and a sous-chef. I got into this weather stuff very late.
So when you're not cooking and you're not, forecasting the weather, what do you like to do in your free time?
I like to study weather, just kidding.
So it's just constantly studying.
I've got a couple of motorcycles, and one of them is a race bike.
Vroom,
I'll
vroom.
take that to the racetrack a few times every summer, and I'll hit the gym. I don't hit the gym like I did when I was a young guy, a couple times a week. I try to stay in shape a little bit, and of course I do. I like to cook a lot and make a mess.
Why is forecasting so important for everyday life?
Well, primarily because there's still a lot of error in forecast. It can still catch us off guard, and it can change very, very quickly. Like when we had that a couple tornado warnings with the remnants of Ian, everything seems okay. There's just a few showers, a few garden variety thunderstorms. The next thing you know, tornado warnings, boom, boom, boom. And it's not always in an environment where we're calling for it, where there's tornado watches in place. It could be a garden variety thunderstorm environment. We're not putting a whole lot of stock in it. Next thing you know, you got tornado warnings on your hands. So,
Rob, thanks so much for joining us today. And if people want to tune in to figure out what their morning forecast is going to look like, where should they go?
I'll go to WNCT TV, and you'll more than likely have it, even if you have basic cable. Even if you have one of those little window antenna things, you'll get WNCT. WNCT9 Morning Edition from 4:30 in the morning. Yes, that early until 7 in the morning. And it's just probably one continuous format, and then we come back and do a noon to 12:30 pretty quick newscast.
Perfect.